carry on like that, and you'll find yourself in a cell.
No
So
problem.
you keep your mouth shut and they go, it's okay?
On your best day, you're not as good as me on my worst day. So either tell me the truth or I'll find out.
Convinced he's been working, Gary presses the man for details of his alleged university. Almost immediately, Gary finds the man's UK lorry driving licence. Unusual paperwork for a student.
Have you had a licence for a large goods vehicle? Do you drive for someone? No?
Well, we all like big lorries, don't we? But I don't necessarily want to pass the test. So why would you want to pass the test for?
Without that, you can't drive.
No, I understand that. But why would you want to learn to drive a big lorry in the UK unless you were working for somebody?
Convinced he's been working, Gary presses the man for details of his alleged university.
So in this college, what's the name of the college? Oxford. And how many people go to that college? 25, you just make that up now. And what's the names of the other people in the class? Roll me 5 off, starting now.
Louis, Sam, 3, me,
Go away, you're making this up. I'm going to give you 5 quicker names.
If the man wants to convince Gary, his answers will have to be better than that.
I mean, this just looks like a photocopy of something that's been made up. It doesn't even look convincing, does it?
And it doesn't look good.
Do you think he'll get landed?
Probably temporary admission to come back tomorrow with the rest of the proof that he's been studying.
And if he thinks you're onto him, he just wouldn't come back.
Well,
would
I
he?
know, exactly.
And the fact that there's information in his bag about he's taken a HGV course in driving suggests to me that he's obviously possibly could be working.
Gary then finds some suspicious credit cards that cast further doubt on the man's credibility.
It's all a bit strange, but it's not a customs issue.
But the search has found no evidence of drugs, so the man is taken back up to the immigration area. He'll be given 24 hours to prove that he's returned to the UK to study, or he'll be removed. It's a quiet afternoon at Manchester Airport. A flight from Sweden has just landed, and UK border officers have caught a suspected cigarette smuggler walking through baggage reclaim.
3 big suitcases full of ciggies. So you're going to have to come down with they're all going to need these laffy in the thing. You have to come down. You're going to have it looks like they're all loose in that, so we're going to have to count them.
Do you speak English? Don't mess around. A bit, yeah. You can see you speak enough English to smuggle cigarettes. Right, what flight are you on?
You get a ticket?
Stockholm flight. What carousel were you on? This carousel?
The man started his journey in Estonia, a known source country for cheap cigarettes.
Just noticed this guy leaving, and they're all full.
Happy days. Where'd you come from?
Sweden. We started his journey in Estonia. And when did you fly back to Estonia?
No.
Hmm? What do you mean you don't know?
No. Some time.
You must have a ticket to go back to Estonia.
Yes, I know.
Well, when is it?
I don't hear it yet.
You haven't been given it yet?
I haven't bought it yet.
No, what day are you flying back to Estonia?
I haven't decided yet.
Right, in here.
Seasoned Officer Gary isn't amused by the man's vague answers.
I've just obviously got to come outside and saw this guy wandering around outside looking for the exit. And when I looked at his bags, they look quite square. So when I went over to speak to him, he told me he was from Estonia, which is a place where a lot of people bring cigarettes in from. When I felt the bag, they were rock hard, which suggests to us that they're full of cigarettes. And they are.
Happy days.
So how many times have you been to the UK?
A few.
How many?
The man's failure to answer simple questions is starting to annoy Gary.
Look, let's start from the beginning. Don't play stupid, right?
What do you mean?
Don't pretend that you don't know how many times you've been to the UK. You do know. Is it once, twice, 3 times, 10 times?
3 or 4.
Well, that's fine. Then that's the answer.
I don't remember exactly.
What do you mean you don't remember? When was the last time you came here? Long time ago. When? I can go in and check the airlines, so either tell me the truth or I'll find out.
I tell you, maybe a couple of months.
Right. And on that occasion, you had cigarettes as well?
No,
No. Who are you meeting outside?
nobody.
Who are you giving these cigarettes to?
Somebody.
Yeah, who? Don't you know his name?
I don't know. I just brilliant here
And he will take them off you outside?
no.
Where'd you have?
Me, myself.
Where'd you have to go to hand them over? Manchester?
Maybe London.
London?
Maybe. It's not the point where.
No, it is to me. It may not be to you, but I'm asking you, where do you take the cigarette? If you don't know, don't they tell you where the cigarettes are going?
Tuesday.
Well, you're not doing this on your own, are you? It's obviously a gang.
Why? Why I cannot be myself?
Don't insult my intelligence, mate. Right? On your best day, you're not as good as me on my worst day. Right? So either say nothing, don't give me any rubbish. I know what's going on here. Right?
It takes 3 officers to count the enormous haul of cigarettes.
Total count is 46,560.
It's a huge seizure of cigarettes with a street value of more than £20,000.
As you're probably aware, all these cigarettes are going to be seized. Do you understand that? And all the bags that they were carried in are going to be seized, right?
Why back?
Because I said so. Right, what I'm doing now, I'm getting you a receipt for the cigarettes, right? I'm going to give you a receipt. I'm going to give you a warning letter, because next time you will be arrested. Do you understand that? Yeah. You come in here with all these cigarettes again, I will arrest you. Understand? Okay? There's the door.
With no previous convictions, the man is allowed to go free, but next time he'll end up behind bars.
They try and think that they can say whatever they want to say. No, at the end of the day, we will arrest these people. I just don't like the idea that they can just be so blasé about it all, as if we can't do anything about it. Well, we will.
A man acting strangely has been intercepted by the UK border officers. Inside the suspect's bags, Gary has found flight manuals and pilot training information.
He's just looking very edgy, very nervous, but he's got all sorts of literature on planes. He says he's just an enthusiast, but he says it looks too detailed, really. It looks like confidential stuff.
So, for you to draw a flight desk simulation of planes, where are you getting that information from? Internet. So everything that you've got in front of me here, you have copied from the internet.
What? The internet, yeah.
All the stuff that you have in here.
Yeah.
It's just something very, very strange.
Yeah.
So you just have a look at him and he wants to go.
I know he's looking at you.
The gentleman come through off the Dubai flight, some single traveller. He seemed nervous in the way he was entering the channels head down, sluggish walking, avoiding eye contact with me, to be honest. Basically found a lot of literature with regards to flying flight schools, avionics of the plane, and various courses with regards to cabin crew.
As Gary digs deeper, the details become more and more incriminating.
Why have you got information about fighter planes?
Well,
Combat planes, weapons.
well, these were. I was interested during the RA once.
You were interested in what, sorry?
Joined the RA for Royal Air Force.
Okay, so you're trying to self-teach yourself by learning from the internet how to fly planes.
No, from that. I'm just getting some information from the internet. That's what I'm doing.
So you're just getting some information
The man's lack of answers is worrying Gary.
of aircraft by the looks of where this stuff.
I'm just making a book, that's all.
So you're now making a book?
No, I'm not making a book. What I'm doing is I go on these planes all the time. You can see my passport. I went to flying school in Bangladesh. The aircrafts were too old.
What was the name of the flying school?
Bangladesh flying school.
Okay, how long were you at Bangladesh flying school for?
No, I wasn't there. I wasn't there for long. I just went to see.
You just told me you were at flying school.
Yeah, I went there to see the aircraft. That's all. Just to look at this stuff.
So weren't taught anything in lessons at all?
No, I've not took any like trial lessons. You know.
Well,
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not.
Okay, like I asked you before, are you just like sort of learning to be a pilot from information you were downloading from the internet?
No. I mean,
so where's all this information?
I've made them. I've collected. No one helped me. That's all I can say.
Well, I mean, I'm no sort of aircraft specialist, but some of this seems quite sensitive. If this got in the wrong hands, it could be quite.
Gary finds a hard drive with more aircraft data.
Aircrafts
that you've downloaded off
the internet. Yeah.
The man's answers are becoming more vague, and his story sounds stranger all the time.
When I was young, I went to college, school, I had friends, but I've lost everything. I lost my friends, mates, everything, everyone's gone.
He doesn't seem to be able to back anything up that he's talking about. All his answers are sort of wavering. He's saying one thing, but he's not really backing it up and backtracking on things, so he's not telling us the truth about something. So we're going to swab his bag, screen it for explosives.
The officers believe the man may be involved in terrorist activities, and the suspect is saying nothing to explain the documents. Gary has called in Special Branch while they await the result of the swab for explosives. The explosive swab found no trace, but now they found evidence of multiple foreign trips paid for by someone else.
Basically, we found a lot of information about aircraft flight simulators, different magazines, different information on fuel from aircraft.
What planes are these? Are these small planes? Are they commercial aircraft?
No. The Boeing planes, aircraft, the real aircraft,
big long haul.
Yeah.
Gary calls in Special Branch to tell them about the suspect's strange story.
My mum's boyfriend pays for it as well. Not only my dad. I've got my mum's boyfriend.
He's an Englishman. Go back to the bench for
Yeah.
In a climate of global terrorism, the officers need to be on the lookout for all suspicious behavior.
That's the cabin crew information.
I don't want the cabin crew, but you can keep me if you want, because I'm not doing any work on these.
This is the list of.
That's on the passport. That's on the passport.
He's flown.
What does that tell him with what's in his passport?
2003, 2008, he said his tape took off 34 times and landed 34 times.
Gary and the UK border officers have taken the questioning as far as they can. They now hand the suspect over to Special Branch for further investigation.
Okay,
Do you want to get your bags and just come and have a word with us?
They now hand the suspect over to Special Branch for further investigation.
Okay,
Do you want to get your bags and just come and have a word with us?
Cheers, mate. I mean, there's nothing secret. I won't keep a secret.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, no worries.
For Gary and the team, the strange encounter comes to an end.
I can't understand why he's doing all these trips. Just could be in his own little fantasy world.
He might be a bit of a fruitcake or a chance.
The man is led away for questioning, while the border officers wait to find out the cause of the man's strange behaviour.
Have you ever been stopped by customs before? All right, the way to do it is by answering the questions, all right? Okay. Well, you're going to have to answer them. Go around and bring your bags over to the bench, please. Excuse me? Well, if you grab the suitcase, then come over to the bench, all right?
The man's already angry, but things are only going to get worse when he finds out Az will be seizing all his cigarettes.
We're going to look inside your bags. Did you pack everything yourself?
No, Uncle.
Do Do you know what's inside the bags?
Clothes, innit?
All right. Has your uncle's packed it?
Yeah.
All right. Do you understand you can't bring any controlled drugs, indecent, obscene material, firearms into the country?
Yeah.
Do you know what your allowance for cigarettes are?
Huh?
Do you know what your allowance for cigarettes are?
Well, just do your job, mate.
Do you know what your allowance are?
Go on.
Have you got any cigarettes in here?
Yeah, I've got cigarettes.
How many have you got?
Tuna.
A tonner?
Yeah. Tuna.
What's it, 20?
Yeah.
All right. Your allowance is only 200, okay? So you've got 20 sleeves. It's too many, okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the man's mood changes.
Do you work at the moment? Excuse me.
Yeah, talk to me.
Look,
why is
look.
the camera on my face?
I'm going to do these bags,
yeah,
okay?
Tell the guy's a little
Right. Well, there's no need to be like that.
Tell him to move then.
All right.
Little move the camera, but you understand.
Seeing this here?
With the passenger getting aggressive, Officer Gary steps in.
What do you know?
Want me to read it here?
Yeah, go on, read
You
it.
threaten or intimidate the staff,
Yeah.
you could be arrested.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you carry on like that and you find yourself in a
Yeah.
cell.
All right, man, no
So
problem.
you keep your mouth shut and they go with this, okay?
He was quite obstructive. He's not. I wouldn't say he's an easy passenger. He was quite obstructive.
So how much are you allowed? 200 or 400?
200. But because you haven't declared them,
200.
you won't be. Yeah, that's right.
But the man won't be leaving with his allowance.
You go over 200, you lose everything.
Yeah.
Once you exceed your allowance, you lose the right to an allowance. So therefore, today you'll be going home with no cigarettes. Do you understand that? No, that won't be going back.
What?
I just explained.
Allowed 200 or that's 200.
Just explained it to you.
200.
Once you exceed your allowance, you lose the right.
Everything.
If you let me finish, you
What
lose.
age just on that?
The man has exceeded his allowance by 5,000 cigarettes. He's not best pleased he'll be leaving with none.
Yeah,
5, 10,
25
15,
sleeves.
26.
26 sleeves.
26 sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, what I'm going to do, okay?
What you're going to do is what you're going to do.
I'm going to get some paperwork sorted out for you and get you going. All right.
Keep happy, mate. Be happy and that.
All right.
Az tries to educate the passenger so he doesn't make the same mistake again.
This is a receipt to say I've seized 5,200 cigarettes. Yeah. I'm also giving you a warning letter. Remember about bringing in large amounts of cigarettes. Here's a copy for your records. This is. Hang on, I'm finished yet. Your copy yet. Premature there. That's for you, the original. Here, listen.
Come on.
You keep going away.
What do I need that for?
This is information about what you bring in, and there's a right to appeal as well. If you wait 2 minutes, you can get that as well.
The man is eager to leave,
Thanks for your time.
but if he doesn't want cigarettes seized from him again, he'll need to watch his step.
We get all kinds of people with all kinds of moods. Some people are quite happy and quite welcoming to a customs officer. Unfortunately, this wasn't one of them passengers, you know.